Hey everyone, just thought I'd give you a quick update and say that I'm out of surgery. Went into surgery at about 9:30 this morning, and it's now 8:15 in the evening. I'm feeling great, and God has been good and demonstrated his goodness to me throughout all of this. It's been just incredible. So again, when I got here and saw the registrar, I asked him kind of how long I'm going to have to wait. Could be any time surgery from 8:30 through till 11:30 in the morning, and he said, "You're first up," which was just brilliant, an answer to my prayer that I didn't have to have loads of hanging about. And he explained all the risks and all of the challenges of surgery, which just gave me opportunity to pray even more. He said that there was a risk that I could end up with a stoma, that they might have to put a special tube in as well to a drain to allow kind of any infection to drain, and that there was every possibility that they have to slice me open rather than have keyhole or laparoscopic, because I'm a big lad, as he put it. So went through all of that, saw the anaesthetist, and she was great. And so when I went in to see the anaesthetist, she said that her and the surgeon felt that it was almost certain that they would have to cut me up and not do laparoscopic. And so instead of her planned spinal anaesthetic, that she was going to give me an epidural, which I thought was really painful. And while it was going on, I thought this better be really good, because I'm not sure it'll be worth it after this. But nonetheless, we did that. But it just gave me a great opportunity just to share Jesus with her and with the assistant, because they asked me, what do I do? What do I do for a living? Once they realised that my heartbeat was just so regular, they said, "You are so peaceful. Your heart rate has not changed since you've been in, even when you were having the epidural. There's just, you're so peaceful, it's amazing." And I explained that I knew Jesus and that I was a church minister, and they asked me kind of what kind of church. And then the anaesthetist said, "Do you know what, I remember when I was training, I had a Christian doctor training me, and he said to me that whenever you do an epidural, he just runs his hands down the spine to find a place he thinks, and he said, and God will always give you a sign." That's what she remembered him saying to her. So she went around to my back, started running her fingers down my spine, and just said, "I don't believe it." She said, "There is a mole exactly where I think I need to put the spinal tap, I guess." And she was like, "I don't believe it, it's right there." So she put that in, and it was great just to have that kind of opportunity just to share, really. And then I drifted off to sleep and woke up some 3.5 hours later, strangely in zero pain. The epidural was working, and I also found out that God had answered all of my prayers and all of our prayers, and thank you for praying, those of you that have been. No stoma, no drain. They didn't have to cut me open. They were able to do it all laparoscopically, which means I can heal quicker. So that was just amazing. And then when the anaesthetist came past, before that, they did tests on my legs to make sure that I could move them. The spinal tap hadn't kind of caused any problems, the epidural hadn't caused any problems, and that I could feel things. But they ran ice down it, and it was very interesting that I could feel cold and I could feel cold and sensation when they touched me above my hips. But when they went below my hips, I could only feel the sensation of them touching me, no hot or cold. And when the anaesthetist came past, she was told, and they said, "It's really weird, we can't get any hot-cold response below the hips, but we can get feeling." And she just looked at me and she said, "That is the perfect epidural. That is what I want. That is brilliant." And so I was able to say to her, "I told you God gave you the right place to put it," which was just brilliant. So All things being equal, I'm hoping to be out on Saturday potentially. Everything seems to be successful. I'm working okay. I haven't spoken to the surgeon, but we'll find out tomorrow. But from what I know, things are gurgling away down there, which is great. And obviously I'll have to come off the epidural in due course and take other painkillers, but right now everything is great. And then, you know, God has answered literally all of those specific prayers that I know my church prayed for and many have prayed for. And then, just to show off, he gave me a private room in an NHS hospital. So I'm here watching the tennis in my private room. I'll just turn the camera around so you can have a quick look. So there's my private room. I have my own ensuite with a bath and a shower and a toilet. It's just amazing. So looking forward to a really good night's sleep in my own room, and just marveling and thanking Jesus, knowing that our God is good all the time. I told you, didn't I? I told you. Fantastic. Well, just thought I'd give you this update.